In a turn of events, Elon Musk announcing Tesla will no longer accept Bitcoin payments, citing concerns around Bitcoin mining and environmental concerns. Bitcoin dropping sharply since Musk's tweet last night, trading under $50,000 right now. Joining us.
Shiba Inu coin might take over Dogecoin in only a few weeks. In this video, we have a lot of news to cover about the recent Shiba Inu coin that is set to surge in the coming days. So be sure to subscribe to my channel, guys. Thanks so much. I really appreciate it. Okay, so a chief investing officer just called Dogecoin a so-called dangerous joke. The investment officer at Bitwise Crypto Industry Innovators says Dogecoin is a dangerous joke and will go away eventually. But come on, guys. Reddit users are still in support of Dogecoin. After riding a wave of hype and internet irony to over 70 cents per token, Dogecoin's triumphant rise has ended for now. Part of the reason Dogecoin, which entered 2021 at under a cent and maxed out at 72, surged to big heights was because Elon Musk's appearance on Saturday Night Live. Musk has been talking about the coin since January, and hopeful crypto traders expected the Tesla founder's appearance to be a huge advertisement for the meme coin. The cryptocurrency Dogecoin's value has surged over the past few months thanks to the alignment of several important factors, including extra capital from stimulus checks, the popularity of free trading apps like Robinhood, and the backing of billionaire SpaceX and Tesla CEO Elon Musk. But one reason has been understated in media reports. Billy Marcus, the software engineer who co-created the coin, tells CNBC Make It. The community that's formed around it over the past few years. Marcus created Dogecoin, based on the Doge Shiba Inu meme, in about 2 hours in 2013 as a parody of the better-known cryptocurrency Bitcoin. The absurdity of dog money, as he puts it, is by design. But investors aren't in it strictly for the memes, he says. The crypto community can be pretty elitist and not very inclusive, and we wanted to make a community that was more fun, lighthearted, and inclusive. It worked, and is why the Dogecoin community consistently maintains a presence. As its creator, Marcus has an inherent interest in the coin's success, though he claims to only own what people have recently given him. But he says that the community typically follows its do only good everyday motto, as evidenced by members' responses to the American Cancer Society now accepting Dogecoin donations. Marcus, who tweets under the handle Satoshi Nakamoto in a nod to pseudonymous Bitcoin founder Satoshi Nakamoto, often encourages his followers to donate their Dogecoin to worthwhile causes while warning them against potential scams in the space. In a Reddit post, he says that donating to charity isn't the only way to do good, however. Anything that is amusing or fun has value as well, he writes. Dogecoin has given investors something to rally behind over the past few difficult months, when there was little else to look forward to, Marcus says. People have been suffering, stuck in their homes and struggling, seeing their dollar not go as far as it has previously. Very few things have done as much to bring eyeballs and people into crypto, Pucella says. That's a crazy thing to say, but Dogecoin specifically has brought in the retail masses. But to be clear, like other cryptocurrencies, Dogecoin is extremely volatile, and many have warned that it is a bubble waiting to burst. While the coin is up more than 10,000% in 2021 overall, it's fallen around 30% from its recent high. Investors should not invest any money in it that they cannot afford to lose entirely, and should be doubly cautious of Dogecoin because there is not a finite number of the coin that can exist. Each year a fixed issuance of 5.2 billion additional coins can be released, according to Marcus. That makes the real value hard to judge, says Pucella. This differs from Bitcoin, which has a limited supply of 21 million, creating a built-in scarcity. James Ledbetter, editor of fintech newsletter FIN and CNBC contributor, told CNBC Make It. But with a market capitalization over $56 billion as of Wednesday, Dogecoin has also transcended being a mere joke. It's definitely absurd, says Marcus, but there's something pure about it too. The textbooks say that the securities markets exist to facilitate raising capital so that companies can thrive. In today's investment world, the notion seems almost quaint. Business news pages and cable shows are dominated by fads, be it Bitcoin, Dogecoin, or non-fungible tokens, NFTs, and stocks whose prices are not tied to sober reflections about their issuers' prospects but rocket up and down based on internet-fueled speculation. Among the drivers of some of this action are figures one can describe only as influencers. They include traders who can stampede herds of followers through tips on internet message boards and also Elon Musk. The CEO of Tesla Inc. has more than 54 million followers on Twitter. The announcement drove Bitcoin's price down by about 16% to $46,000 in the space of 2 hours before it recovered to about $48,200, where it sits as of this writing according to Coinbase. The cryptocurrency, whose creators had conceived it as a parodic loss on Bitcoin using the Shiba Inu breed of dog as its icon, had accumulated a mass of followers thanks in part to Musk's own tweets about it. Dogecoin promptly lost almost 40% of its value. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.
Anthony Pompliano, founder and partner at Pomp Investments, and I guess Bitcoin bulls like you, Anthony, were more than happy to accept Elon's endorsements in terms of accepting it for payment and putting it on the balance sheet. What do you think now? And what do you think occurred to him? It just suddenly, because he knew all along all these things, and suddenly, he's on Saturday Night Live 1 second, and then, a couple of days later, he drops this bombshell. What do you think is happening?
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, guys. Look, I think that we've got to just kind of stick to the facts, right? And I always say, don't listen to what they're saying, just watch what they're doing. Elon Musk is still long billions of dollars of Bitcoin. Between Tesla, SpaceX, and personally, Elon Musk owns billions of dollars of Bitcoin, and he's not selling it because of this kind of energy narrative. The second thing is that the facts are overwhelming. 75% of miners use some form of renewable energy. And the reason is because the financial incentive is for miners to go around the world and find the cheapest power. That is their biggest cost input when they're mining Bitcoin. And so they're financially incentivized to go find this renewable power. And when you start to look at the comparisons of how much coal is used in Bitcoin mining, it's dwarfed by things like the coal that is used in the banking system. Or you'll hear a lot of times people will say things like there's more electricity consumed by the Bitcoin network than in some countries. But what people fail to say is that the American consumer, their use of Christmas lights consume more power in a given year than some countries' electricity consumption. And so I think what we've got to just remember here is that the financial incentive is to adopt renewable power. We have a lot of overwhelming data. There's been study after study after study done that shows that is what miners are doing. And I think that what we're going to see here is that this is going to be a launching pad for Tesla to eventually launch a renewable power mining rig or some sort of mining equipment. And so I think that this is actually just part of a marketing ploy by Tesla, draw attention to the issue, and then come up with a solution and kind of save the day. But it's important to remember, Elon Musk did not sell any Bitcoin because of this. And I don't think that he's going to change his mind about the future prospects of Bitcoin. It's simply a way for them to change that narrative so that they can go ahead and launch a product in the future.
But you don't think that this is bad PR?